That's great. We're ready. You are 15 questions away from the million. Are you ready to go? Have a look at this for 100 euros. Nice, easy one. You have 100 euros. Okay, let's crack on for 200 euros. No doubts there. You have 200 euros. For 300 euros, here's another easy one. Doing fine, 300 euros. You are getting ever nearer to the 1 million question. Try this one for 500 euros. Good on you. You got 500 euros. Remember, you still have all 3 lifelines left. You have reached the first stage where you will get to keep what you win. For 1,000 euros, take a crack at this one. Here it is. You think it's D. Congratulations. Whatever happens, you've won at least 1,000 euros. Congratulations to you. You've won 1,000 euros. Whatever happens now, you have that in the bank. Have a look at the next one for 2,000 euros. You might as well have a go at it. You think it's D. You just doubled your money. You have 2,000 euros. From now on, the amount of money starts to rise pretty steeply. You are now just 9 questions away from the 1 million mark, but if you get this wrong, you could lose 1,000 euros. Take a look at this for 4,000 euros. You think it's D. The money is mounting up. You have 4,000 euros. You still have all 3 lifelines left. You have 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience. Get the next one, and you will be 7 questions away from 1 million euros. So keep your head. The best of luck. Here it comes for 8,000 euros. You think it's A. This was your chance to win 8,000 euros, and you took it. You have 8,000 euros. Have a look at question 9. Get this one wrong, you lose 7,000 euros. Get it right, you'll be worth 16,000. You think it's B. You had 8,000 euros. You now have 16,000 euros. Remember, you still have all 3 lifelines left. Okay, get ready for the next one. You have 16,000 euros, 6 questions from the 1 million prize. The next answer could get you 32,000 euros, and our guarantee that that is the least that you will leave the game with. Get ready to play. Here it is. You think it's B. When you leave the game, you can be sure of one thing. You will take with you a minimum of 32,000 euros. It's the correct answer. That was brilliant. I'm writing you out a cheque for at least 32,000 euros, but I would much rather write you out one for at least 64,000 euros. Have a look at this. You have nothing to lose. Try it for the crack. You think it's A. You are guaranteed a cheque for 32,000 euros. I'm tearing it up. You won't need it. You've just won 64,000 euros. The next question is worth 125,000 euros. But there is a built-in loss of 32,000 if you should be unlucky enough to get it wrong. Have a look at it. Remember, you don't have to play. You can leave now with 64,000 euros. You think it's A. You knew when you answered that there was a loss built into the question of 32,000 euros. But you didn't lose. You now have 125,000 euros. You have 125,000 euros. We are Delira and Exira for you. You now have question 13. It's worth 250,000 euros. You don't have to play it. You can take the money you run, but it doesn't cost a cent to look at it. Here it is. You think it's C. To play at this level, you need knowledge, patience, and nerve. You also need the right answer, which is what you had. You won 250,000 euros. You are now just 2 questions away from 1 million euros. Whatever happens, you have done remarkably well. You have 250,000. You now have the chance to play for 500,000. Look at the question, reason it through, decide whether or not you want to play. Remember, get this wrong, you will go right back to 32,000 euros. So, take your time. Here is the question. You think it's D. They say that fortune favors the brave, but whoever said that probably wasn't playing for $500,000, and you are. Nevertheless, it's true on this occasion. You've just won €500,000. You have won €500,000, but we would love to see you leave the game as a millionaire. You have done fantastically well. The next question is all that stands in your way. Get it right, you have won €1,000,000. Remember, you don't have to go for it. You can quit right now and not risk losing what you have won. Whatever your decision, we wish you the best of luck, and congratulations for being a great contestant. This is the question for €1,000,000. You think it's C. You played for €1,000,000, the biggest prize in the game, and you won. You will now join the small list of names that have managed to claim that fantastic prize. You are a millionaire. You have won €1,000,000. It's an absolutely wonderful achievement. Well done. Our very best wishes to you. Thank you for a great game.